Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to the Diluvian Winds prologue. I've had this on my list, my to-do list for a little while, and I've been meaning to dive in, so let's just choose this save. There's going to be a tutorial, we'll see how it goes. I love the illustration style. Like, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Oh, this reminds me, I should play Flotsam at some point. Just looking at the ocean. It's like, oh yeah. Oh. Well, that's concerning. What happened? Day one. A new day begins. But what happened? My lighthouse is a mess. The unhinged weather and the constant catastrophes keep destroying whatever we manage to build. What a life! In any case, there's nothing else for it. We must rebuild. I'm too old for this. I'll wait for the next caravan. Let me know if I can help in the meantime. Please do not go far. The lighthouse tower is a safe place, and there is so much to do to ensure our survival. Okay, so supposedly there's a tutorial, but... Do I press play? Okay. So maybe it's turn-based. We should start by clearing out the debris. We need to recycle the wood. I can take care of it. Just let me know where to go. Okay, Elmer. Clear this. Okay, so it looks like it's a little bit more turn-based than anything. That's interesting. I'll remove the debris. I should be done by this afternoon. Every activity is exhausting and lowers my morale. If it ever reaches zero, I'll have to rest and won't be able to help anymore. I see there's a greenhouse still standing. If you assign me to it, I'll forage for food there. Good idea. Producing resources is Survival 101. Evelyn. Greenhouse. I'll probably be done by the end of morning. The production of resources is dependent on many factors: morale, travelers, species, and weather. It's your responsibility as keeper to make sure the tasks get assigned efficiently. It's your home after all. It seems everyone's busy. Time to move on to the next phase of the day. Interesting, so we choose what to do, rather than it being time-based. I actually rather like that. I usually don't like these games, because I don't really like active time with pause, because some horrible thing will happen to me, and I'll miss it, and then have to, like, reload. Now it's one of those that I'll make the mistake by skipping a turn, and then have to reload, but at least it doesn't feel that bad. After work, it's time to rest. There's nothing better than a good binge to improve everyone's morale. The fuller the pot, the better we feel afterwards. Keep an eye on food reserves, however. It's always better to have some extra food saved up. A varied meal will give us different bonuses. Remember to mix up your ingredients and quantities. The food is better with big folks like you around. Your generosity deserves a feast. Fill the pot with various edible resources you have in storage. Traveler morale will be affected by the amount of resources in the meal. Okay. So is there a difference? I'm not sure what all of these indicate. So that is nothing. This is happy. So we only need to do like a basic frugal meal. Looks like we lose 10 every time. Oh, he wants me to fill up the pot. Okay, so I have no choice. Wood production plus 5. Green salad. Alright. Only immediate problem is, well, we've saved some food, we haven't saved that much. This fire is key to our survival. If it goes out, travelers will not see the lighthouse and I'll become isolated from the rest of the world. Each day, the weather will have varying degrees of impact on the flame. We can maintain the fire by giving it sources of fuel. However, the items used for fuel are also materials required to build and reinforce the village. The future probably holds some difficult choices for us. For now, however, we have enough wood to keep the fire going as strong as it can. Feed the fire with as many items from storage as you that can be used from fuel. Weather lowers the fire strength. If the fire goes out, you lose. Stronger the fire, the faster the next exiles will find the lighthouse. I see, so we just toss 10 wood in. Go from there. Won't go out anytime soon. Travelers will see it from far away. I don't quite get why the fire going out is how we lose. I feel like you could just restart it. Probably. Well, doesn't look like there's anything else I can do. Alright. So, Elmer, let's see. Days left before the end of this request. So build a woodcutter's cabin and work with one traveler. Love to observe someone working. So what's the difference between like a resident and a traveler? Our next travelers are still a few days away, so no arrivals today. Let's tackle the morning tasks. So maybe I just have the two of them working together. I'll have to see how morale shakes out. Okay. Now I assume there's nothing I can do until we actually hit the morning phase. If I may make a suggestion, you do not have means of wood production. I can take care of that if you'd like. Good idea. We have the ability to build a woodcutter's cabin. We travelers are looking for places to take refuge in during our journey. We come with requests. If you fulfill them, they can only benefit the lighthouse and those that come to it. Let's build a woodcutter's cabin. Okay. Got it. Each traveler has a request, and a set time to fulfill it. Click on the icon in the character sheet to see details. Successful requests earn you victory points. When you reach the objective, you win the game. A traveler who's fulfilled their request, or no longer has any time left to do so, will leave the lighthouse with the next exile caravan. Oh. We should keep building up our food supply. Very well. I'll wait for an assignment. So, whether or not you do what they want, they still leave. Okay. So we've got the victory points for that, and I guess it's evening now. Do we only get one action? I was assuming we get more, but maybe once the game opens up we can try more things. It's time for me to go back on the road. I shall be on the next convoy out of here. I'll check on you if I'm ever around here again. Thanks for the help. You're always welcome. Have a nice trip. Okay, here we go. So, no strength left and will automatically rest during the next work phase. Travelers exhausted. A good meal might perk them up. Good shape. Good meal would make them feel great. Satisfied. Improves their resource production. And happy improves their resource production greatly. So I don't think I can get it up higher than that. So I think I'm just going to do 20. Oh, I guess he really wants me to always fill the pot while we're in the tutorial. Weird? Fine. Right, I'm just going to be watching them eat. The fire can be seen from far enough away. The next convoy will be here tomorrow. It's sometimes smart to save resources. Okay. I think it'll be fine for now. Okay, now what? Why are you shining? I think he's just looking at things. Okay. It would make more sense if they actually had like a fire spirit in there. You know, pull a Calcifer. Because that way if the fire goes out and it dies, it's like, oh yeah, that makes sense. A convoy just arrived as planned. Travelers looking for a rest, a refuge, or a meal will always stay here for a few days. Let's welcome them as best we can. Look at that, another replacement squirrel. Or no, that's the one leaving. With Elmer leaving, we have 2 available spaces. Who are the new visitors? Oh, I actually get to choose Bianca or Charlie or both. I cannot replace. How do I know if they're selected or not? I see. Let's see how we may help each other. Let's move on to the morning. So we now have these two. Why do they have a water hat? That's confusing. Wait, they don't have any... They don't have a mount. What? I bet whoever's in the back actually just has to bike. Okay. So now we got a bunch of requests to do, and maybe the game starts opening up? Hello everyone. Oh, hello everyone. I cannot work in any of your workshops. Don't you have some bears around? We don't. What's your specialty? We bears are experts in producing insects. Let me show you. Bianca. Insects for dinner. Dish with insects. Worm terrarium. I have no choice. Do I put it here? Yeah. Once I know what the size of things are, I'll care more about structure. Workshops are not the only difference. We have specific bonuses tied to our species. We beavers are experts in wood production. So you've already built a woodcutter's cabin. And we squirrels can produce more vegetables than anyone. I see, so we must account for each of your characteristics to optimize what you can accomplish. So Evelyn. Love to observe somebody working. Victory points 1. How can I see how long she's going to be here for? Because I don't see anything about time. Land-based effects. Unless currently it is just satisfy her current needs. Well, I guess I have no choice. And it doesn't really matter. Okay, many species, perfect. Get resources. So can I really only assign one thing per day? I guess so. Morning is what we assign. Midday is when we get resources. Evening is what we eat. Okay, so we also have recipes from the recipe book. Unfortunately, I have... let's see. There are no real differences. I guess we'll just do a copious meal. I'm starting to run out of vegetables, though. But with the insect thing done, we might be able to get a fair bit more. I keep expecting that phase to go on automatically, but no, we just hear them munch for a while. Okay, let's just keep boosting that out. So, bears are experts at producing insects. Bears actually eat grubs and other insects from fallen logs as well. Huh. Yeah, I don't actually know that much about bears. They were never particularly interesting animals to me, but then again, I don't really pay too much attention to animals. I mean, I like them. I like observing birds, but... The moon over their head might... Oh, you're right. Hey, I'm building something. What would be most useful for the community? Wood and vegetables, or more vegetables than wood? Wood, vegetables, vegetable, wood. Let's go for the vegetables, wood. Yeah, so she's got 2 moons left. And 2 days before the end of the request. I like insects. I will breed them. And I'm looking for traveling buddies. I'd love it if you sent me to work with another traveler. Okay. So, actually, first and foremost, Bianca. If we have her work insects, that'll get us 30 grubs, which should solve some of our food production problems. Species, land-based. It's extra vegetable production, but if I send both of them here, we could get a bunch of wood. Actually, I think I don't have a choice anyway. And that's fine. That'll fulfill 2 objectives. That's a weird sound effect that I kind of wish I didn't have to hear again. Let's add Let's add insects to the menu. Each dish has its own effect, so make sure to try out different ingredients and quantities to discover them all. Okay. So if I do more of that. Evelyn's going to be leaving soon. Is there much of a reason to go harder than this? Vegetable and insect bento. Meal box filled with vegetables and insects. Alright. And we've completed that objective. Okay. And then back over here. Some weather effects will reduce the fire more than others. Careful with the wind. Let's just boost that up. Okay. I'm liking this. I definitely want to get out of the tutorial. Mainly just because tutorials are slow and not particularly dynamic. I kind of want to see how this turns out for me. So he wants housing. And we'll be leaving on the next caravan, give or take. It's interesting that you don't actually keep your people around. But I kind of like that. So we get Brian, and he wants 30 wood, and Fisher's cabin. Oh, we actually have a lot of people. Well, hold up. So Brian's easy and worth picking up. So what are these? These guys are good at making, getting fish. Beaver's good with wood. Yeah, so otters are good at fish, bad with wood. So insects for dinner. And 30 wood. I think the other ones we'll wait on. Let's see. Skip space. Perfect. Okay. Anything else? Nope. Next time block. We should improve the lighthouse's housing capacity. I could build some housing with the appropriate amount of wood. Okay, do we actually have enough wood? Housing. Modest housing that welcomes one extra traveler. Mattresses are hard, but it has a roof. Okay, so let's put it there. One day a visitor installed a very ingenious system on the side of my lighthouse. If there's nothing else to do, you could always gather drifting debris. Who knows what you could find? Okay, Brian wants to produce wood. Oh. There's also that. No, not Brian. Just have Kara do it. Because Brian needs to produce wood. Though he is a bear, so he's not very good at it. So in that case, let's have him work worms. Okay, so we got the housing. Yeah, we got some time. We don't have to worry too much. Okay. So we can do the bento. Oh. So I could give them a shit ton of insects. Oh, even different proportions change what we get. Okay. Insect chips. Textile production. Well, that's not as helpful, but whatever. Now they're going to be leaving on the next caravan, but do we get another one? I don't know. Well, we're fine. Facing the sea. Oh. Let's see. I've spent some time with other communities and have seen them make offerings to the sea. We could try. Who knows? Unfortunately, no dice. I did not gather any wood. And we are definitely going to need to get some wood on the next day. Once I know all of the food recipes, this will probably be a lot easier as well. Okay, stormy, risk of tidal waves. So we got a couple of days. So, extra fish production, which is good. But yeah, that weather looks a little worrying. The weather forecast isn't good. There will be a storm in the next 3 days, which may cause dangerous waves that will come crashing against the lighthouse. Waves vary in size, but the rooms closest to the ground are always most vulnerable. We must reinforce our rooms if we want to avoid losing them. Costs resources, but it's better than going back to square one. Okay. Let's see. So we have... Close out of this. We'll have him do reinforcement on Bug Room. Okay. Good. This room has an extra health point. Should survive the next catastrophe. Okay. So he has 5 days left before the end of the request. Hopefully he's free and clear. Let's obtain a bunch of wood. There we go. And then we're also going to need some heckin' food. Let's start skipping some of these So, extra wood production, extra oil production. We are going to need some food, though. We could also do this. But no, let's go frugal. We don't have that much food. Okay. I don't want to spend too much on this. Night insects. Let's see. I find insects tend to proliferate at night in the woods. I can try catching some. Sure, Charlie can lose some morale. Charlie was doing great anyway, and the extra food is useful. So what is the objective here? Survive the storms, build my base. Okay, so I think we have 2 people leaving. Any leavers? Okay, so Brian. So Brian actually has to be part of the production. Okay, so in that case, we could use another beaver. Just requires becoming happy. Well, that's easy. Build a storeroom. Become happy. Produce fish. Work with travelers. I might actually want to snag Elias just for the food. Oh, and I can get 4. So become happy, work with the traveler. So I could get 2 squirrels. Let's do that. I'll have to build the storeroom anyway. I wonder if I can only do that if I actually have the objective, though. Well, I guess we'll find out. Okay, and these are going to be around a little bit longer. We also are going to want to reinforce before the next night. So insect production is bad, wood production is good. And it looks like there's no time limits here. Oh, we're still in the morning. Okay, so we could build worm terrarium garden. But can't do anything else. Okay. So we want him to work on wood. We want him to be happy. There we go. Okay, so this will give me a bunch of vegetables and a bunch of wood. It'll put us above, which I don't quite know what being above stock gets us. But it's fine. Do both squirrels have the same name? Yes, they do. They're both Elias, which is... I have no idea if this is actually going to be good or bad. So we could do a feast, but it doesn't seem to be making any of them happy. So maybe we can only go up one per time. Or maybe we just need more food. Okay. So ratatouille. Wood production, oil production. And they're at least doing fine-ish. And we don't need to see them eat. Okay. Boost that up, because we're gonna... I don't know what happens when you have too much wood. And then day 8, new day begins. And it's a thunderstorm. Now, do we take the damage? Okay. It looks like it's fine, shockingly. Risk of tidal wave. Maybe it happens now. The storm rages, the last chance to reinforce our weakest rooms. Alright, cool. So we want Charlie to reinforce that room. Let's see, how many days does he have left? 3. Okay, so Brian's gonna stick around for a little longer. Let's see. It's stormy, so we're not gonna get insects. Really. What about this? But we can get plenty of vegetables. Elias is leaving and is largely done. What can Elias build? A pantry. Extra food to be preserved. Tempting, though it might hurt our wood supplies. So maybe we shouldn't do that. Okay, so what can Brian do? So Brian cannot help with that, but I could reinforce this further. Oh, but it's going to cost metal. If I want to do that. Ooh, reinforcing just in general is pricey. I guess we might as well just grab veg. Because what else are we going to do? The same folks as Retropolis, similar graphics vibe. Nope. Completely separate. Okay. So do we want to just do big meal? Big feast? I might as well. We had a couple of requests to become happy. And it looks like I'm going to need many feasts to do it. Okay, confirm that. I think you have all the knowledge you need. Good luck! Alright. And do we get the tidal wave? This might break the bedroom, is my one worry. But at least I'll keep it in mind. Yeah, so the bedroom got broken. So anything that is in the first 2 layers can get destroyed by this. Good to know. So I'll have to get that bedroom fixed. ASAP. Because, yeah, I think it's fully out of commission, which is a bit of a shame. Ooh, I guess I should have done a double reinforcement. Oh, they're gone. Let's see. Travelers, remaining reroll. So I can't actually reroll people. We have Brian, who wants to make 3 wood, and Elias wants to be happy. Other things that we could need. I mean, the answer is probably just always more beavers. Become happy. Build a woodcutter's cabin, but we already have one of those. So I guess... Oh, 3 days though. That's tough. Oh, you can also see what they know... like, what they know what to build. So each of these characters comes with a couple of blueprints. So Omar's easy victory points, if I want to go with Omar. Sure. And because the bedroom's broken, we only have so much. We're also kind of iffy on food and some other issues, which is going to be a bit of a problem. I think it'll be fine. I'll make it work. I don't know how long we have before the next tidal wave. If you lack time or want experience at a faster pace, you can auto-skip above the wheel. Once tasks are finished, the game will automatically move to the next day. Oh, that's super nice. Okay, so we've got a couple of things to do. So, like to be happy before you leave, and you've got 3 days to do it. We're gonna need food. Brian, we're gonna need... let's see, you got 2 nights. We'll do food now, and then wood production next time. Or wood production now. No, food now. And Omar wants insects for dinner. We don't have that much for food, or for wood. So a storeroom or fisher's cabin. The one thing is otters are really bad at wood production. Or clean debris. Because, yeah, I want to be able to do another feast. Okay. So this will make him happy. It won't cost me all of my food. There we go. And fulfills that request. And then how are we doing wood-wise? Honestly, we're fine. I think I can just chill for a bit. This is really neat. I definitely would love to see some, like, kind of neat passive upgrades that certain characters show up with. Okay. Oh, new species tier unlocked. The world's travelers have been surviving climate change for a while now. They've learned a lot of things and can create new buildings. Seems we've found the means to consume resources to create others in a sustainable way. New travelers will be able to capitalize on this new knowledge. Ooh. Okay. So we have Omar. Cost 25. Ouch. But it's fine. Brian. And Elias. Probably just more veg. Looks like we have another risk of a tidal wave coming in soon. So we might want to go kind of hard on prep. Okay. Well, they're all leaving in the morning. Starve, suckers! Let's see. Fire will be down by 2. I'm gonna just not do anything. I hope that one character didn't have to stay happy. I don't think they did. Wait, what? Oh, they're leaving after... Oh, they're leaving after this. Shoot. Okay, do we want to do... No, probably not. Oh, that just this just clears it. It gets rid of it. We could also fish for resources and hope for the best. Is this... Am I making a terrible mistake? I don't know. Oh, good. So now they're leaving. Okay, so let's just do one. We'll get more, we don't have to worry about it. I did not make a terrible mistake, but I almost did. Okay. So we need some beavers. Ooh. That's a bear. Can make flower gardens and locust farms and some other things. Dormitory, it's all otters all the way down, which is kind of rough. Mark, textile production. Interesting, build mine. Produce insects, eh. Produce wood, but I don't want an otter for wood. Consumes wood to improve morale. Let's see, become happy, build dormitory. Which we'll probably want. Okay. I guess we just get quite the crew and we'll just see what happens. So, big issue is... we need a lot of wood, and we need to reinforce a thing. Let's see. Okay, so hold up. So she wants to produce insects. He wants to build a flower garden. He's got 3 nights to do it, which is a little rough. He wants to build a dormitory, and just wants to be happy. So big one is... okay, she's got 4 nights for insects. So, we're gonna need a lot of wood. Oh, we get extra wood when it's stormy. Good. Okay, we wanna... oh, we need 10. Okay. Reinforcing rooms on the 2nd floor is kind of rough. We might get lucky. Okay, so let's bring her back. So unfortunately, cannot do insects right now. We're not going to get much. So we'll put her on that. He wants to build that room. I guess we should have gotten the lumberjack dude. Unfortunately, he's not going to get as much. No, I think we need wood more than anything else. We'll just have this guy go fishing, see what we can grab. And then Otis will grab vegetables. Even though he's not very good at it, it's at least something. I'm just going to hope this doesn't get destroyed. We might get lucky and not get a tidal wave. But at least we'll get enough wood that we can get repairs done. So anything need reinforcing, the bedroom did, but I couldn't reinforce. Okay. So we're gonna need... well, we're gonna be getting both vegetables and insects. I don't know what the weather on the next day is going to be. I guess I should have checked that. Let's just chuck it all in. Ah, bonus insect production. I made kind of the right choice. Okay. I'm just gonna have to do that for now, because we need to save some of our wood to actually build some things. Otherwise, we're just gonna continue to have problems. Oh. No tidal wave. There was just the possibility of it. Okay, so we have a request for a flower garden and request to produce a bunch of insects. Okay. And then he wants the dormitory, but that's slightly less important. Ben. Now, is there a difference? Oh, is there a difference between a flower garden and a garden? Oh. Oh yeah, there is. 80 wood. I don't think we're going to be able to make that flower garden. Well, what else do we have? We have that. More housing, which is kind of tempting in its own right. Let's see. Do we get the fisher's cabin? Then Omar. Get us vegetables. Get us that. Can't help with insects. It's a single person room. So even though otter, I think we want either food or wood. Let's see. Actually vegetables. There we go. Yeah, there was another page for structures I could make. You were completely correct on that one. Yeah. I guess just more ratatouille. Oh, what do we got? Oh. Oh no. Birthdays are pointless. I'm an asshole. That's fine. Not much I can do about it. Okay. Yeah, so I've got to burn a lot of wood to actually get this going. It's fine. Just taking some effort. I just need more wood. Okay, so she needs a little bit more. And then I don't know about Otis. It's a shame about Otis. Had we done his birthday, he probably would have been happy. Let's see. Left materials on the workbench. So if we tell Ben to keep them, or use them to improve the room. Resource production +2, but is that just for Ben? Ben morale and take him to storage. I'm gonna try the resource production. Let's see what happens. Unfortunately, I think Ben is leaving. I was kind of hoping that would be a bonus resource production for the room, period. I don't know. We'll see. But at least we can go fishing so we can get some more food. Let's see. Oh. Reduced production when it's foggy. Interesting note. So what is Windy? Windy is good insect production. And Ben. Sorry, Ben. No flower garden for us. Much as I'd like to. What resources does a dorm take? A lot of wood that I don't have, which is my issue. Okay, so this makes everybody happy. Perfect. New recipe. Chapelines. Insect production plus 10. That's good. I desperately need wood production, but it's fine. Rip wood. But we gotta get back up anyway. Now, is the caravan here or no? Yes. Day 15. So, everybody except for Omar is leaving. We've missed one objective, but otherwise we're fine. Okay, so we need... Oh. We don't need textile yet. Let's see. Bear is good for insect production. Produce 30 vegetables. Edwin is fish for dinner. That's easy. Do we want to nix him, maybe? Because building a storeroom is not a bad idea. Oh, but we don't really benefit much from that. Produce 30 fish. Do I want the fish or the vegetables? Extra production if the previous meal contains insects. That's useful to know. Extra production when it's raining. Extra production when it's sunny. I think it's fine. Let's, I was really hoping for a beaver here. How about... I got some rerolls. Well, he's an easy... He's an easy objective. I guess I should have checked his effects, but whatever, it's fine. Okay. Oh, travelers have been fighting to survive for a long time and have learned to optimize their knowledge. Each species have mastered a specific new building. New travelers should be able to give you more information. Another species tier. Alright. So we need more food, and we desperately need more wood. Which is... a problem. Okay, so we still have Omar. Omar wants a dormitory and has 3 nights to get to that point. At least he can get us a ton of this. It's windy, so vegetable production is bad for the next 2 days. Let's see. And Ben just wants fish. Wait. Why did I do this? Omar. Ah, Chapelines. That's why. Oh, that's interesting. The food bonus, of course, it doesn't last. That's amusing. Let's see. What about N? Let's see. No extra production on woodcutter's cabin. Problem is, we need like a lot more wind than this. Or we need more than this. No, we actually do need the fish. Yeah, 2 people win and fish for dinner. Exactly. We don't really care too much about morale, but we want to get them in the blue range if we can. There we go. Because blue range means higher production. So metal production, oil production. Oh, that's rough. At least there's our fish for dinner. See, here's the problem. Our fire might go out? This high wind is actually, like, looking like it could be a problem. And my lack of beavers is an issue. Okay, so Tempest is still bad. What's up next? Fog. Fog is not as problematic. Okay, and Ben. Give me insects. The question is the fire gonna go out? Because it's a -4. Because, boy, wind is rough, if so. Could do that. Could do something else. Do I want to go all fish? Because it doesn't look like I'm going to be able to get them any happier. Let's try a copious meal. More metal production. Well, that's unfortunate. As I have no use for metal. Okay, let's keep doing that. I almost wonder if you can actually just only boost it up by 1 every single time, but at least foggy days are easy days. So yeah, I don't think we're getting Omar. Okay. All travelers wood production. Yes. Alright, Evelyn, you need to work vegetables for the next 2 days. Should be easy. Ben. Extra production when it's sunny. I don't think this counts as sunny. Edwin. And Omar. I think we're fine, and this restocks our larders. Ah, foggy is bad for morale. Interesting. Well, do we want to do this? I don't know how many days we have left is the issue. Maybe we just go for this, get them satisfied, go for the +2, and save our food for the next group. Ah, complete platter, morale +2. Useful. Alright, what's our next event? More insects at night. Sure. It's basic, but I'm just aiming for as much as I can snag. So why are you trying to push the caravan so much? Push the caravan? Or do you mean, these objectives? Because if I complete those objectives, I win. Alas. Poor Omar. Okay. So you wanted more vegetables. 10 wood. Oof. Then Omar is 2 wood. Ah, it's chilly. Let's go for random resources, see what we get. Fish, resources, otherwise we're good. Okay. I think they're all leaving the next day, so, suffer! Okay, and it's gonna start raining again. I don't know how long we have before storms, but hopefully we get another beaver. Or 2 beavers? Because I desperately need wood production if I want to get anything. Because right now I'm just burning all of my efforts just to... Hey, there's a beaver. Beaver sawmill. Produces lots of wood. Probably needs metal, though. Let's see. Bear, happy. Mouse, that. Build kitchen. Bear, become happy. 5 days to become happy isn't too bad. I've got a decent amount of food. Okay, let's replace fish for dinner, another beaver, easy peasy. Build a kitchen. Or an otter, fish for dinner. Fish for dinner. Okay. So we have work with a traveler, that's easy. Fish for dinner. Fish for dinner, and become happy. Yeah, that I can do. Alright, don't think I have anything else to do in the morning. So, first and foremost, I have my beeves. Okay, question. Beaver sawmill requires metal. Yeah, I kind of figured I wasn't going to be able to do that. Dormitory requires 80 wood. And then a mine might actually be really good. Bryn wants to be happy. And then Owen. Alright, work with the traveler. And we have vegetables, so I think we're good in that regard. So wood production. So more vegetables, less insects. So it's going to cost me most of my resources. Oh. Most of my resources to get this. Or we could just go for a ratatouille. Fish for dinner can be another day. Kara's already ready to leave. Yeah, we don't have an easy way of getting more vegetables, so this is kind of my best opportunity to get yet more wood. Let's go for a feast. Fish will be next time. I need the wood production bonus. Because we want to get that mine down. Or at least a storeroom? So, 2 people want to eat fish and 1 person wants to be happy. So really, I just need a lot of food here. So what else can we build? Garden. So that just lets me send somebody there to relax. It's okay. Could do housing. The storeroom is tempting. So we have a lot of fish and insects. Do we want to? I think so. And then Bryn. You just want to be happy. Go do bear things. Alright. I was hoping it would be a little easier to get some of these resources, but poor luck and the tidal wave have made this a little tougher. I think I'm going to hit my victory points before. Let's see, if I do that, that's metal production. Don't want that. So let's do a feast with fish. We are going to need more. And this is oil production, which doesn't help, but at least completes 2 objectives. Let's see, and we've got another day and a half. Because it'll land here. Oh, I'm just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, we don't get the extra wood production. We need more vegetables for that. Let's see. Getting him to be happy is going to be a little rough. Oh, okay. And then we might also want to worry about some of these things. Let's see. But honestly, I think I'm just going to focus on grabbing as many of these resources. We're not going to be able to get exactly the buffs we want. But I'm going to need to be able to reinforce. Textile production. Metal production, oil production. It's legitimately, like, actually hard. Because I could do a frugal meal. I don't think I'm going to be able to get Bryn to be happy. Or, no, Bryn's going to be here for a couple more days than everybody else. They'll be here for one more cycle. I needed that wood. Actually, do I? No, I mostly need it for reinforcements. Okay. What is today good for? Bad for insect production, great for fish. Well, keep fishing. Let's see. So let's keep grabbing this, because we're gonna have a new crop of people for the next day. Blue sky, ooh. Let's see. Do I want to go greenhouse? Sure. There we go. Yeah, next day we're just going to work on reinforcements. Okay, so what is the one that makes everybody just happy? Other recipes. Insect production, morale. So, more or less keep everything equal. Morale plus 2. Seems to be about the same. I could try something new just to see what happens. But no, let's go for a complete platter. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to make Bryn happier. I guess we could try making a garden. Okay, let's keep doing that, so we won't have to worry. Because it will warn me if it is going to go out. Alright. I'm super close, I think, to winning. So I think I'll stick it out. Alright, so what do we do? Work with the traveler. Work with the traveler. A lot of mice. Become happy. That's a little tougher. And work with the traveler. Let's replace our mice. Insects for dinner, that's easy. Like, insects for dinner is nice. Build housing. That I can do. So do I want insects for dinner? Yeah. I would have liked to get another squirrel, but I think this is fine. It's got a bottle for a hat. That seems weird and risky. Uh-oh. Or, unfortunately, it seems like the game has, The game is actually just broken on me. So despite the fact that I was super close to actually winning the prologue, it looks like I no longer can. I'm gonna try Alt F4ing and seeing what I can do. Maybe the game will actually just let me continue from where I left off, but a lot of demos don't. And honestly, that's fine. It's a demo, it's a prologue. I was expecting a little bit more than this. Let's see. Key to start. Do I continue? If I play... Days 23. Okay. Choose the save. Yes. Oh. I guess he was happy in the end. Wow. Okay, skip this. So... replace with Ollie. Build the Locust Farm. We can become happy, but like in 3 days. That's tough. Okay, so Charlie's easy. Work with a traveler, easy enough. I need one more. Build a Locust Farm. I don't know what Locust Farms require. So I guess I'll snag Edwin, because I'm going to need the vegetables anyway. Okay, looks like it's good. And we only need 4 points left. And yeah, you are correct. Looks like all excess resources are lost at the end of the day. So, that kind of sucks. Okay, first and foremost, we need to reinforce everything that is currently not reinforced. First and foremost, is there a bonus? Bonus wood production, so leave that open, but that's fine. Get some more wood to make up for the fact that I'm losing a lot. Reinforcing everything. But the reinforcing is going to be worth it. Alright. And then if we get a tidal wave, we are golden. Morale up. There's the insects for dinner. And Bryn is now happy. I think Bryn already was happy, so we didn't have to think about it. Okay. I'm just gonna confirm. I'm leaving that kind of at its lowest, which might or might not be a mistake. Because if we ever run into issues with our wood supply... Yep, here we go. If we ever run into issues with our wood supply, we're, my fire is in trouble. But I'm like three points off of victory. So I might be able to just make it work. We only need like one more round. Now here's the question, does it hit every room? No, it looks like it only hit a couple of them. Alright. So, insect for dinner happy. Work with a traveler and become happy before I leave. Which, some of these are a little easier than others, we'll see. I don't think we're going to be able to get Edwin a benefit. Let's see. So let's have the two of them go bananas there. Bryn and insects. Looks like we've got really nice days for the next couple of days. So this should work really well for me. Alright, 2 more points. And if I can make that one character happy somehow. we might be able to do it. Big Feast. Big Feast Ratatouille. Huh. Oh wait, no, they are feeling better. Okay, let's burn some extra wood here. And then do we have any insects? Oh. This is Edwin, though. Edwin specifically wants to be happy and is like, but what if I was sad because I went to go get insects? And it's like, no, don't do that. I do kind of wish we didn't have to wait for this animation every time. It's not bad, but it's a little slow. Okay. Edwin morale. Dang. Not enough. Still working on that. This is why I need like a garden. Okay. Owen. Honestly, just keep working on that. We get a happy bear. And then a bunch of wood. I could do more than this, but I think this is fine. Oh, we got a hot day. So maybe... No, we have like barely any food. Because I've been just doing non-stop feasts in hopes of boosting morale. Okay, do I just do another Ratatouille? Yeah, because it'll make Edwin happy, which gets us the victory points. So, do we just win? Outright? Victory! Hey! I kind of hope the full version of this is a little longer. Probably. And I'd also love to see... I don't want to say like a meta progression or something, but some like slight efficiency upgrades that like improve rooms. But I guess that's really like building the sawmill. And maybe just not doing the tutorial works, because I think the tutorial hits you with a tidal wave before you're ready for it. I think the real trick is actually to have maybe two chopping areas or like really binge for housing first. Just to get a bunch of extra people to fill roles. Yeah? Because I don't know if you actually put in extra food per person or if it's just like a feast is 60 units of food no matter how many people you have. I don't really know. Either way, it's a charming little game. I love the illustration style, and it's a good way of doing kind of a town builder with having it be shorter and more repeatable. I guess I'm comparing this mostly to Against the Storm for a lot of reasons, and it actually matches up in a lot of ways. It's definitely less flexible and dynamic than that game is, but I think it's got its own charm, and I think this is a little easier too, and a little bit more resource management as opposed to RNG based on objectives. But with all that said, Diluvian Winds is available to play I guess in demo form, or the prologue is available in demo form, if you guys want to try this out for at least a little while. I don't know when the game's actually coming out, sometime next year, but I'll be back for more then. But for now, I'm gonna go play in the snow.